Hey everybody, how's it going? We are back. Finally, hopefully. I only missed one day of streaming this week, but sometimes you just gotta listen to your mind and when to rest. So let's pick up where we left off. So I think we were in the swamp area, if I remember. Alright. That's right, That's right, we gotta go to the Chocobo Ranch to get Chocobos. What was that? Hey, little buddy. Nice. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh yay, rest area. It's not even a cushion, it was just like a sheet of paper. Oh, there's good old Loveless. Ooh. There we go. See the Chocobo Ranch in sight. Oh, there's the dude. I was like, where's he at? Alright, we've got some more people up here. Let's go.
Kinda in a rush,
All done.
Yeah, I noticed whenever I had the audio coming from the TV, I was getting like echoes whenever I was doing my edits. I was like, yeah, I guess. Excuse me. This is why I wear a headset. What up, Bill?
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, Chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Howdy!
Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Alright, looks like we gotta talk to the shopkeeper here.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand, I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgard? Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Wall.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they get help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for Chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Golden plums. Oh, so I only have one golden plum. Okay. Alright, so I do got some greens.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
Alright, so let's go find this Pico. The heck was that?
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico? Let's try looking for some traps.
Okay, so this is ultimately where we have to go. That's kind of crazy. This is where we kind of started. Here, buddy.
That's that. Just like that, okay?
Nice. Where are the enemies at? Oh, there you are.
It's on now. It was never in doubt.
Guess I gotta.
Ooh. I wonder if there's some here over here.
Bingo.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a Chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Alright, so Pico is down here. Hey, is that one of the feathers? Can't pick those up. That's poop. Oh. I didn't even see him even see me. Alright, so I gotta make sure... As soon as he turns this way, I gotta go... Come on, Pico.
Good bird.
There we go. What up, little buddy?
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
Hmm?
You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry? sorry. That's all the food we had. But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Hmm. I do like the little Chocobo remix song here.
There's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you? I knew you would.
How could I forget?
It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but reclaimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it. As the tower is close by, allow me to accompany you.
Nothing like a barrel roll up the steps.
Here we are. Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
No, it's
I
cool.
hope you'll
So it's kind of
assist
like
when gathering
other
relevant
side
data
quests.
by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? Which particular task would you like to learn about? Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments
Trying to
of
absorb
planetary
as
rings
much
coalesce
as
into
possible.
crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like? I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Yeah, I think we'll try to get Titan.
Cloud, I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
All right. We'll try the full night here. I'll see if I get my butt kicked here. Man. He is kicking my butt. Oh man.
No way! No Whoa! Stop it! That was something. Let the winds caress you.
Yeah, he is definitely pretty powerful. Alright, I think we're gonna peace out during this one.
Bless them with your love and grace.
Guess it's my turn. That thunder I hear?
Yeah, thunder doesn't even hurt him. I think we're gonna call it quits in this simulator. We'll see if there's any other of the challenge simulators here. Yeah, this is more my style. Tearing apart these weak enemies. The Chocobo and Moogle summon.
Moving on then.
At least we got to see the summon. Didn't get to do anything, but at least we got the summon out. Alright, we're getting there.
Let's keep it up.
Alright, last round, best round.
You're dead.
Cool deal. At least we got one of them. Yeah, we'll try to do these ones as we progress through the game. Don't become incapacitated. Hey, Avocado. This is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. How you doing? I got enemy skill materia. Nice. Yeah, right now I'm kind of doing like a training simulator to kind of get more experience. I already did that one. It's just like basic combat. Alright. Alright, I think we'll...
It's incredible. Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, so I got
I
no
look
more...
forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your travels.
Alright, yeah, let's go find something. Alright, let's try to head over that way, and then maybe this will be the last place we'll stop for tonight's stream. What's going on with these folks? We'll make them happy. Why can't I talk to Tifa? I can't talk to any of them. Okay, so I can't go any further until we check on the Chocobo. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. Alright, we got the HP finally restored. Okay, and then... that. Get some new skills unlocked. Cool. Alright, I guess we'll check on the Chocobo then.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here. You just give that whistle a toot and your Chocobo will come a-running. So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
Alright, let's practice here. Alright, where are we going, Bill?
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler?
What up, little buddy?
This way!
Alright.
Where you going? Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I beat the record by, what was that, like 5 hundredths of a second? That's awesome.
That was something else. You and
Oh,
Pico
hold on
are
a second,
right
everybody.
back.
What's up, buddy? What's this for? Okay, if you didn't install anything, just close out of it. Alright, hold on, everybody. I gotta troubleshoot, and then we'll probably end the stream. So, I can't even get out. So, yep. Hold on, bear with me. Alright, everybody, let's
Might
get to a
even
good
have what it
spot
takes to win a
here.
race or two at the Gold Saucer.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned you're flat broke, right? Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
Cool. Alright, so we're not gonna get too far, so what I'll do is we'll save here. We'll wrap up a stream. Glad we at least got to here. So I'll go ahead and save. All right, buddy. Well, thank you so much. Avocado, it was great to see you. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. And everyone on TikTok, thanks for joining. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what my son and I will be streaming because he's been pretty much picking a different game every time. So we'll see what we're streaming tomorrow. And then I'm hoping to be back doing Red Dead because I haven't played Red Dead in a couple weeks. So get back into a routine. I swear, between work and being sick, like, it just threw off my whole routine of streaming. So, but yeah, glad to be getting back into the swing of things. But have a good night, all. Take care, and see you tomorrow. Peace.